Welcome to UrbanHood, your learning platform. Urban Food Alliance services the needy in our neighborhoods.
There were some issues with bar chart or line chart. So for example, if you consider line chart, right? So here, if you think like this is date and this vertical bar is your price. So say for example, on second, your price was say 300. On fourth, it was say um, 375, right? So here you're plotting only one point, like either able to plot either the open of the stock or the close or the high or the low, right? So the problem with these kind of charts is like with the line chart was that you could only catch one point. So to overcome that, they came up with a candlestick chart. So the beauty of candlestick chart is that you get to read a lot of information in just one chart, right? So if you see a candlestick, so imagine actually it's like black and white here, but this is a green candlestick and this is a red candlestick. So this is bullish and this is bearish. So there are four things that a candle represents, or what you can read from the candle. So here the first part is, so you see this part, right? So this is called the body of the candle, and then you have this wick here, you see right here wick. So there's this at the lower end and at the upper end. And the four things that you can read from the candlestick is the upper end here, it shows the high of the day. So for example, on a particular day, what is the high that the stock made, right? So this particular point will represent that. And the higher end of the body, this will represent the open or close depending on whether it's a red candle or a green candle. And same with this will be either open or close, and then this part will be the lowest that the stock went that day. So how do you differentiate whether this is open or this is closed, right? So if it's a green candle, you know that your open is going to be lower than the close, right? So that's why you will have open here and close here. But the same thing if you have a red day where the stock is opening higher but closing lower. So that is where your open will be higher here and the close will be here. And your low and high always remain the same, definitely like these ends of the wicks, right?
Yeah, this is what I was going to ask. The different candles with the low and the high end and black candle and hollow candle,
So
something
just
like that.
yeah, because in the olden days they used to not have this colorful things, that's why they used to have black and white. But now we represent bullish candle with this green color and the bearish candle with red color, right? So this particular wick, this point is going to be high and this is the low, and same with the red candle, because high and low are not going to change. This is high and low. And this is green because we know that the stock opened lower but it went up, that's why it is bullish, right? So that's why open has to be below close, right? So that's why your open is this and close is this. But in a red candle, you know that the stock opened higher, right? It opened say at 400 and it closed at 350. So that's why your open will be here and close will be here if it's a bearish candle. And as I told already, this green thing, this part is called body of the candle. Here, this red part, it is called the body of the candle. And these are nothing but the wicks of the candle.
But sometimes we do see that hollow candles with the green border or some
That
black.
is just the representation. But actually, like if you see my screen here, this is trading view, right?
Okay.
Here, this is a green candle and this is a red candle. Is there any other thing that you see? I mean, that's just the
Okay.
representation that you can choose, right? Hollow candles or whatever.
Oh, I
So
see.
like here, if you see, this is a hollow candle, right? And here I'm just choosing that mm, depending on like how the day was, some candles are represented hollow.
Okay.
They're just a representation, various representations used by different people. Like they're different again in candlesticks, you have different representations. Like this is your regular candlestick pattern. And then there is this hollow. I'm not sure how exactly they use this. I mean, I have never used this, but then you have something called as Heikenashi here. So the advantage of this particular chart is that like here, if you see the regular candlesticks, it's a combination of green and red. But then if you see the stock is actually going down all the way, right? So this Heikinashi will make it easier for you. So it will make all the candles red, right? So it's easier for you to visually identify, that's all. And again, when going up, you will see most of the candles are green. So you'll know the trend is actually long. Here it's short, right?
Okay.
So for now, let's switch back to the regular candles.